Well, good afternoon, folks. Welcome back to another exciting creek fishing adventure out here at this beautiful little stream. Right when I walked up, I noticed a couple little rainbow trout right there. They're not too big. The fish in here don't get super big, but there's a lot of them. They're fun to catch. So I got my spinning rod with a little white trout magnet. And yeah, we're just gonna have a fun couple hours, 2-3 hours out here, catch a bunch of fish and cook a little lunch out here. So let's get to it. All right, so those trout that I saw right there, I think I spooked them because I don't see them anymore, but they might be hiding behind a rock. So we'll give it a little cast here. Yeah, I think I spooked them. That's one thing about fishing little streams like this with super clear water. The fish can see it coming from a mile away. So you gotta kind of be stealthy. Huh. I figured there'd be fish stacked up right here, but I don't see a single one. Like, I haven't seen any swim around or nothing. Oh, there's a fish. There's a fish. Right there. Come on. Oh, no way. There was a fish sitting right next to that rock just looking at me. Oh, he might have it. Hold on. Got him, got him, got him. There we go. Bring them up here. I don't have my net, unfortunately. There we go. Look at that. Look at that, a beautiful rainbow. Check that out, folks. I don't think I've ever seen a more beautiful rainbow in my life. Look at those colors. He's got an orange stomach. How often do you see a rainbow with an orange golden stomach? That is beautiful. Holy cow. Well, I'm definitely not gonna keep this guy. It's the first fish for me in like a week. And that is a beautiful fish. Oh my goodness. He was just sitting right behind a rock looking at me. And I just jigged this trout magnet right in front of his face and he picked it up. I'm gonna go ahead and release this guy up here. All right, there we go. See you later, buddy. He's just sitting right there. Hey. There he goes. And they honestly don't get too much bigger in this stream. That's kind of the size you're working with. So that would be a good one to keep, but you know, first fish of the day, we gotta let them go. But if I catch any more of that size, they're gonna be lunch. All right, if I don't catch one here, I might as well just call it, because this is the best looking spot I've seen. I can see fish down there. Fish confirmed. I saw like 2 or 3 just swim around my trout magnet, so they're down there for sure. Okay, so I know 100% there's fish down there. I saw them swimming around, but this trout magnet, they just don't want it. They just don't want it. Whatever it is, they ain't having it. So we're gonna change it up. I'm gonna take the trout magnet off. I'm gonna pull out my fly box. We're gonna throw some flies at them. I think we're gonna go with this guy. Little Copper John. All right, got my Copper John, a little indicator. This better work. There we go. There we go, finally. Bring them up here. There we go. That is, ooh, that's close, but we're gonna keep them. I mean, because they honestly don't get much bigger in here. On the Copper John fly. Beautiful little rainbow. Sweet, if we can get 2 more, at least 1 more, but preferably 2 more of these, we'll have a good lunch. Get back down there. There we go. Oh, shoot. Shoot, that was a good bite. Took it straight down. All right, guys, well, I just caught a fish and my camera wasn't on, so that's great. But there we go. That's number 3 of the day. And that's another keeper. We're gonna keep this guy and cook him. All right, guys. Well, that is it for fishing. I couldn't catch any more. It's really tough out here, but we do have 2 little rainbows right here. And I'm gonna gut them. Just cut the head off. And I'm gonna skin them. So I'm gonna take my thumb, push it behind the fin, the back fin, and then separate that meat from the skin. It's a lot harder to skin smaller fish like this, but it's worth it if you want to get all the meat off. There we go, there's all the skin. Scrape that bloodline out. Pull the fin off. Comes right out, and then I'll cut that tail off. That's a tiny little thing, but you know, it'll be a pretty good lunch. I mean, we got 2 of them, and I've got rice, so we're not gonna leave hungry. Do the same thing to this one. All right, there we go. 2 little rainbows fresh from the stream. Let's go cook. All right, so we got trout and rice today. Picked up some Ben's Original Ready Rice. I've had this one other time before, like a couple videos ago, and it was super good. So this time we got some fried rice with peas and carrots. First thing we'll do is take some butter. Get that melting down. And then we're gonna pour in about 2 tablespoons of water, because that rice is already pre-cooked. It might actually have been too much. I'll roll with it. Yeah, this rice is already pre-cooked. It just needs to be steamed in a skillet, basically. So we'll pour that in. I don't think I'm gonna use the whole bag, because I'm not super hungry. This is just gonna be kind of a light lunch, so we'll put about half the bag in. That's probably good. So now I'll probably have to dump out some of that water, because I think that's going to be way too much. All right, that should be good. All right, now we'll take our fish, 2 cute little rainbows. We'll set them in just like that. Then I'll take some Sportsman's Warehouse seafood shrimp and salmon rub. Not my favorite, I will admit, but I like using it every once in a while, just to mix it up. It's a lot better for smoking fish, I will say that, and I think that's kind of how it's meant to be used, but it's not bad just seasoning it up like this. I would have liked to have had 3 fish, but that's all right. Fishing was pretty tough. I mean, I didn't fish for too long, probably like an hour and a half, so not gonna catch a ton of fish in an hour and a half, but it was pretty slow. Didn't see that many, and the ones I did see were hiding under rocks. But anyway, take the plate, cover it up, and let it cook. Yeah, fishing was just a little bit tough. The water is super cold right now. Like when I dipped my hands in, it is literally like 33 degrees. It is that cold. So with water that cold, I think the fish are a little bit lethargic, not super active. The water's super low as well, so that might have had something to do with it. In another month or so, when the water starts flowing and it really warms up, that's when the fish get really active. They're out in the current chasing food down. Right now we're just kind of in that awkward stage. But here in another month or so, a few weeks, fishing should start picking up, hopefully. Don't want to jinx myself. Ooh, it's frying up nicely. You know what? I'm just gonna add the rest of the butter in. I mean, I brought it, might as well use all of it. Give it some more flavor and make sure that rice doesn't stick. Give it a few more minutes. Oh, hold on folks. I totally forgot. I brought some green beans with me. I went to the store and bought some green beans before I came out here so I could add it to our meal, and I totally forgot them. So I'm gonna go ahead, pour some of these on the side right there. We gotta have our vegetables for a complete meal. We'll just put that many in. All right, there we go. Can't believe I forgot that. So we got green beans, rice, trout, The green beans don't really need any time to cook at all. They just need to kind of warm up a little bit. Meat's just falling off the bone. Look at that. Toss that over there. And there we go. Fresh rainbow trout from the stream, fried rice, green beans, cooked right out here. All right, let's try this out. Grab some fish, grab some rice. That's hot. That's very good. You can definitely taste the butter flavor in there, for sure. Let's try some green beans. Not my favorite, but you gotta eat your vegetables, so, you know. This fish is actually kind of mushy. I've kind of noticed that most of the time with smaller trout, their meat's a little bit mushier, you know? It's not necessarily a bad thing. I don't prefer it. I mean, the flavor's good. The flavor's there. It goes along with the rice and beans really well, but not the best fish I've ever had. And there we go. All gone. Well guys, spring is on its way. I probably shouldn't be saying that because, you know, I'll say that and then 3 days from now there's going to be a blizzard, which I actually do think it's supposed to rain in the next few days. But while it lasts, this is some nice weather, about 40 degrees. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. Hopefully it keeps up that way. And before we know it, it's going to be summer. And we're going to be catching big fat trout all day long. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. I would really appreciate it. But other than that, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.